We have witnessed so many women who have conducted themselves in a professional way, yet never received the opportunity to do the job on a higher level. Always sitting on the bench, never allowed to get in the game. That is stopping today. That is stopping today. And so I'm proud today not only to speak as the mayor-elect,
Savor that moment. It's too much.
Can't wait till I get rid of that elect card. I believe in New York City's finest. But to be the finest, we must connect with each other, because the finest must be part of the community and not against the community. That's the energy and spirit we're going to bring here. My mantra is clear. The prerequisite to prosperity is public safety and justice. That is the prerequisite that we must live by and build on. And so to lead this department into the next chapter of our shared history, I conducted a nationwide search of some of the brightest and some of the best. And I'm thankful to all the candidates that participated in the search. And it was a difficult one. Several layers of being questioned over and over about an impressive team of people to find the right character. But I'm particularly proud of the historic choice we have made, our first women police commissioner. Chief Keyshawn Sewell, a native of Queens, who spent her early days right here in Queensbridge. Wow. A long and decorated career in law enforcement. Over 25 years in the Nassau County Police Department. She has risen steadily through the ranks. She has worked in a variety of roles, including undercover assignment, overseeing gun suppression cases, conducting hostage negotiations, and commanding detective squads. A full breadth of experience. She didn't sit behind a desk. She was out there learning the job and learning how to be better for the job. Last September, she was promoted to Chief of Detectives for the Nassau County Police Department, the first black woman to hold that role. And now she would make history again. That's right. The first woman to become commissioner of the largest police department in our country, if not the globe. Chief Sewell's appointment today is a powerful message to girls and young women across the city. There is no ceiling to your ambition. Yeah. As commissioner, she will work with me day in and out to implement the vision I have laid out for the NYPDs in the communities they serve. We will reorient the department around precision policing and precision resources. There you go. If you do precision policing and just arrest someone when they commit a crime, then we should be having precision resources to find out those who are on the pathway to crime, to stop them from conducting the crime. But that's a partnership that we must conduct by making sure the chief is connected with my chancellor and making sure connected with my other agencies so we will prevent the causes of crime. We call that, in my administration, upstream thinking and not downstream reaction. But as I say over and over again, when I sat down and looked over the videos, interviewed her, she exudes what it means to be emotionally intelligent, calm, collected, confident. She said to me, when I said, why do you want to join this department? She said, my entire public safety career, I was looking for a mayor like you. Yeah. But guess what? Your mayorship was looking for a police commissioner like me. She's a woman for the job. I'm so proud of what she has accomplished and what she is going to accomplish. And I know some would say, well, how many years has she carried out the job? Nassau is a smaller department, safest city in America that she helped make safe. People are going to try to compare her to others. People are going to state what it is to define who's successful and not. People are going to say if they were the police commissioner, if they were the mayor, they would do something else. People are going to question what we're doing and how we're doing it. All that's fine, but there's only thing you need to understand. I'm the mayor. And as the mayor, I chose who I know is going to bring our city back and create an environment where we're going to raise healthy children and families. I'm so proud this day to tear down barriers. This amazing law enforcement professional, she carried with her throughout her career a sledgehammer, and she crushed every glass ceiling that was put in her way. And today, she has crashed and destroyed the final one we need in New York City. We have a strong, powerful new police commissioner, Chief Sewell. Yeah! Why you reenacting the stop and frisk?
Good morning. Thank you, Mayor-elect Adams.
Thank you.
It is truly an honor to be here with you today. Your personal story and message motivates me as we endeavor to provide New Yorkers with the public safety they need and the justice they deserve. I stand here today because a man boldly and unapologetically made a decision well before his monumental and successful election. A decision that gave women in policing across this country an opportunity, not a favor, but a chance to work with him, the citizens, and the finest, most storied police department in the world to make New York City a safer city, a more inclusive city, where the community feels connected, heard, and served, no matter where they live or work. Queensbridge Houses is part of my story. I wish my parents were here to point out the building and the apartment where they began to give me a strong sense of purpose, commitment, and confidence. To all the little girls within the sound of my voice, there is nothing you can't do, and no one you can't become. I want to thank my family and friends, and pointedly the extraordinary men and women of the Nassau County Police Department, who I have been fortunate enough to be inspired by, taught by, and served with for close to 25 years. You are exceptional, and I am forever grateful. In this city, in this moment, I have come full circle. And it is with a humble heart and clear eyes about the task and challenges ahead that I accept the position of New York City Police Commissioner. I have been immersed in policing. From patrol officer to detective, my experience as a hostage negotiator, bringing transparency and accountability to policing, up to and including my role as chief of detectives. I have watched, admired, and worked alongside the remarkable members of the NYPD. It is an honor and privilege to stand with them now. We are at a pivotal moment in New York as our city faces the twin challenges of public safety and police accountability. They are not mutually exclusive. As police commissioner, I carry out the vision articulated by Mayor-elect Adams, enhanced by the inclusion of people and partners who are doing the crucial work on the ground, like Kay Bain and Bishop Taylor. The NYPD has an important role to play in making our community safer, but we cannot do it alone. It is not just the police department. This is your police department. Leading a department of this size and prominence requires much more than just good judgment. I know, as Mayor-elect Adams does, that it requires that emotional intelligence that he spoke about, a proven ability to break down barriers that still exist between police and the community. Policing is about people. We will be laser focused on violent crime with an emphasis on guns. I'll employ experience, decades of my own, the collective talent and input of the members of the NYPD, and the invested members of the community. We'll arrest violent criminals, take guns off the street, and then build the cases to help keep them off. I am mindful of the historic nature of this announcement. As the first woman and only the third Black person to lead the NYPD in its 176-year history, I bring a different perspective, committed to make sure the department looks like the city it serves, and making the decision, just as Mayor-elect Adams did, to elevate women and people of color to leadership positions. I sincerely believe that policing, with its courage and perfect public safety mandate, is a noble and vital profession. It is said that the NYPD is the best of the best. We're about to get even better. As Mayor-elect Adams has said, I will have the backs of my officers, but they must have the backs of the public. I will hold our officers accountable, and I know you will do the same for me. Mr. Mayor-elect, I am humbled and honored by the trust you have placed in me. My shoes are laced up. I'm ready to get to work.
All right.